state of the art.
What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, Triple Six, coming at you with another comic book haul video. So yeah, man, brother's coming on out with them on the regular. So I thought I would start this haul off with something a little different. I know how some people like my opening for my videos. I've had mixed reviews, but for the most part, it's been positive. But I thought I would show you guys some of the anime that appears on that opening. So what I loved about that back in the day, that was by Orion Home Video. And that opening was on all of their videos back in the day. That was the start. That would let you know you were about ready to get into some cool-ass stuff. So yeah, man, just those were good times. Like I said, this is early 90s. This is before streaming, before DVD. This was the only way that we were able to get anime back in the day. So let's start off with, first of all, this is Dirty Pair, Project Eden. They also came out with The Affair on Nolandia, as well as the Dirty Pair, Flight of the 00 Conspiracy. Nice, just nice. Like I said, I got a pretty deep collection. Like I said, this was the only way to get it back in the day, man. So, brother, definitely, you'll see wear and tear on these videos on the covers, because I spent many nights, man, just watching Japanese anime. This is Golgo 13, The Professional. This is Kashan, Robot Hunter. And my favorite, well, one of my favorite videos from back in the day. I must have watched this, seems like 1,000 times. I just love this back in the day. This is 3x3 Eyes. This is the Perfect Collection. I think when they came out with them, it's a 6-part series. But I got tired of getting up and changing out VHSs. So finally, when they came out with the Perfect Collection, had to get it. Anyway, just some dope stuff. Great memories. Just love this back in the day. Still love it today. This is Lily Cat. I don't know why, but I had 2 of these. Who knows? Maybe I burnt one up to get another one. Who knows? Just dope stuff. Another one of my favorites. This is Doomed Megalopolis. Just a awesome story where this spirit was being brought back, and he was going to destroy Japan. And when you find out why this spirit came back, it was just That's one thing about Japanese anime. Just crazy, crazy stories. Anyway, there's one, episode number 2, episode number 3, and episode number 4. Just great, great stuff. Another one of my favorites, just some more crazy stuff. If you ever get a chance to go back and check out these oldie but goodies, you go check them out, man. Just Japanese, they're on another level. Anyway, this is Wicked City. And I was surprised when I found out. Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Just like we make our animation, our comics in the movies, they do the same things over in Japan. Anyway, this is Wicked City, the movie. It doesn't compare to the anime, but it was a decent attempt. Low budget sci-fi. Oh, another dope one. This is 8-Man After the Perfect Collection. Just great stuff. And they made a movie of this also. Love this movie. Just the whole idea behind this 8-Man After. Just great stuff. The 90s, man, was a good time. It was a good time. Good days. These are the last little couple that I want to show. Like I said, all these are on the opening of my videos. This is by far my favorite of all time. I fell in love with the whole concept of this, the story. I mean, I was deep into this. I watched this, I don't know how many hundreds of times, how many thousands of times it seems like. Anyway, check it out. This is Crying Freeman, episode number 1, or video number 1. Just the whole idea behind Freeman. He was kidnapped after he witnessed a murder. He was kidnapped by a gang, the 108 Dragons. And when they were trying to figure out what to do with him, they decided to turn him into their assassin. And just awesome story. They've also got manga to this. But if you ever get a chance, man, like I said, this is another oldie but goodie, but the story still holds up. Just a fantastic story. Anyway, I've got episode 2, episode 3, episode 4, episode 5, and for the longest, I always thought there was only 5 episodes, but then I found out there was a elusive 6th episode that, from what I could tell, was never released on VHS. I don't know if Orion got out of the game or what, but that drove me crazy, man, for a long time. Because I just love this story. But they finally came out, check this out, with the DVD of Crying Freeman, the complete collection. And I was finally able to see that 6th episode. This came out by ADV Films. Like I said, just Crying Freeman. Crying Freeman, off the chain. And my last video that I want to show so that we can get into this haul. Yeah, there it is. Akira. I think Akira came out in like 1988. Anyway, needless to say, if you guys haven't seen this, you need to go check this out. This is punk. Was it neopunk? Is that the term? Not neopunk. Futuristic. Yeah, futuristic like neopunk, man. Just this was groundbreaking and back in the day, and it still holds up. Check out Akira if you get a chance. All right, like I said, I just wanted to take a few minutes to show you guys the videos that defined the 90s for me, Japanese anime, which is why today, that's my opening theme. Anyway, let me get these out the way and we'll get started. So, I'm going to try and make this go as quick as possible, but I'm telling you now, buckle up. I got a lot to show. I actually had to cut books. I was like, man, this is just too much. But I think you guys are going to like what I got in this haul. Anyway, let's get started. Just some 2 for $5s, some dollar bin books. I didn't know what this was, but I thought this cover was interesting. This is out of Scout Comics. We've got Impossible Jones, issue number 1. And the reason why I picked it up is because it kind of gave me that Darwin Cook feel. I just thought it was a great cover. I've shown this before. Well, I found another one. We got Wildcats, the Covert Action Team, issue number 1, newsstand. Can't pass that up when I find it for cheap. You know, this is based on that crypto hype. This is Adventure Comics number 2. Just Superboy, Supergirl, Superman, Supergirl. Looks like Superboy. And Crypto. Found 2 of those. This is a Francis Manapul cover. You guys remember back in the day when I was on Francis Manapul? Was picking up a lot of his books. This was strictly a cover by. This is reminding me of back in the day. Check this out. This is Prime, issue number 1 out of Malibu Comics. What is this, 1994? This is just a beautiful cover by Boris Vallejo. Just, if for no other reason, just a dope cover. And like I said, it was a beautiful copy. It doesn't even look like anybody ever read this. It's just crispy, no spine ticks. So, needless to say, it threw a brother back into the 90s, so I had to get it. This is Reborn, issue number 1, the first print. You know, I guess a while ago there was that option news. Haven't heard anything since, but I just thought this was a nice little cheap pickup. Speaking of a cheap little pickup and a dope cover, we've got Tales of the Witchblade, issue number 1. Just a dope Tony Daniels cover. Speaking of dopeness, and I think I've shown this before, well, I found another one. We've got Far Sector, issue number 8. That In-hyuk Lee cover. Just nice little pickup. Still finding these Marvel vs. Capcom. We've got the Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 64. I also found Captain America, issue number 16. Just a nice little pickup. Finally found this. There's no news on it. There's no spec talk. So, you know, now you can find them on the long boxes. Anyway, this is Steve Rogers, Captain America, issue number 1. I believe this is the first time he becomes agent of Hydra. What do they call him? Captain Hydra or something? I don't know. I wasn't on this back in the day. But anyway, I just thought this was a nice little find in the long boxes. Speaking of a dope find, check this out. This is Captain America, issue number 25. This was a Wizard World Austin Comic-Con exclusive. I believe this is a Tedesco cover. Just a nice little pickup. Speaking of a dope little pull out the boxes, we've got Civil War, Captain America Prelude, issue number 4. I just thought this was a dope cover. No other reason. This is the Kingsman, the Red Diamond, issue number 1. Man, when you get these blood red covers with no spawn ticks, just looking fresh. I mean, it just does something to the eye, man. Almost like the yellow covers. I just thought this was a fantastic cover, so brother had to pick it up. Speaking of a nice little pickup, check this out. We've got Ninjas and Robots, issue number 13. I just thought this was a dope little buy. Old girl's looking sharp in her outfit. So, I thought this was a nice little pickup. Speaking of a pickup that was a must get, this is like David Aja. If it's not, let me look it up right quick. Let me see. So even though this has that David Aja feel, this is actually a Nogi-san. Just a dope cover. So I had to get a couple of those. Speaking of a nice little cover bond, check this out. We've got Marvel Comics Amazing Fantasy, issue number 3. This is just an awesome Carrie Andrews. Also I picked up 2 of these. And also picked up this variant. I don't know if this is a Carrie Andrews also, but I just thought this was a fantastic little cover. So I had to pick it up as well. Speaking of a dope pickup, brother got that Geiger issue number 10, the second print. How about Power Girl issue number 1, Dan Mora. Just a beautiful cover. Speaking of a beautiful cover, this was the only reason why I had to pick this up. Especially if I can get it in the cheap boxes. This is the DC Pride for 2025, issue number 1, Harley and Ivy. That Selza Micah goodness. Just fantastic work. The girl is still killing it. She can only get better with time. I just look forward to what she's going to do in the future. Anyway, just a beautiful cover buy. Speaking of a cover buy, what would a haul video be unless I showed my girl? Check it out. Poison Ivy, issue number 28, the Jenny Frison. And I know I've shown this before, but I had to get another one. I saw it. I just think this is a beautiful cover. I don't know what it is. It's just it's a little different from some of her other covers, especially with the color choice. I just think the lavenders with the greenish blue and the bluish purple. This is just a spectacular cover. I think in the future, collectors will be looking for this. Let me grab my next stack. Couple more Jenny Frisons. We've got Night Terrors, Harley Quinn, issue number 2. Wonder Woman 74. Just a dope Jenny Frison cover. Oh, check this out. Pull this out the cheap boxes. We've got Tomb Raider, starring Lara Croft, issue number 4, the Dynamic Forces variant. Just a nice little, what is this? Is this Tony Daniels as well? No, this is Jai Lee. Just a dope pickup. Got the certificate on the back. Like I said, pulled that out the cheap boxes. I wasn't going to leave that. And I don't think I've shown these. I know I showed the foil, but I don't think I ever gotten around to showing. Remember when I showed or talked about that Rogue Savage Land, the Adam Hughes? They came out with it in a foil, and it was a pricey book out the gate. I was like, man, they just need to come out with this on regular trade dress cover. Something a little bit more affordable, and I think it might look better. Anyway, they did. They came out with the second print. Just dope. Adam Hughes. I had to get a couple of those from back in the day. It's been a while since these came out. This is how long and how far back some of this stuff goes for me. Oh, check this out. I can't remember if I showed this or not. If I did, my bad. You get to see it again. Anyway, this is Star Trek Voyager. Just a dope Jim Lee cover. I was surprised to find this in the cheap bins. And to be a Jim Lee cover too, just a nice little pickup. I'm sure I've shown this before, but brother got our deal on some books, so I had to pick up another one of these. Check it out. We've got Green Lantern, issue number 49. Just a dope little cover by. Oh, and a cover I'd been after for a while. Finally got my hands on this book. Check it out. We've got Iron Man, Viva Las Vegas, issue number 4? No, issue number 1. The Eddie Granoff scroll cover variant. Just a nice little pickup. Glad to finally check this off the list. Speaking of another cool little pickup, I didn't know about this until I saw, I think it was Red Hood talking about this on the Hot Tens or something. And I went and looked into this book, man. I was like, you know what? I got to get that. Check this out. This is from back in the day, like I want to say the 90s. This is Daredevil, Fall from Grace. Issue number, this is issue number 4? No, issue number 323. This is just a dope cover. I don't know, it says McDaniel and Gary on the bottom. Anyway, just I thought this was a fantastic cover that I never knew anything about. So brother had to pick this up, and I got it in a newsstand. So I thought this was a nice little buy. Speaking of a dope buy, snatched this, the Mighty Captain Marvel, issue number 3, the Venomized variant. Just a fantastic cover. I think this is by Clayton Crane. Just a nice little pickup in the cheap boxes. So I got this when it came out. I picked up 2 of these. It did a little something for a minute. I think it's calmed back down, but check this out. This is the Red Hulk, issue number 1, the variant edition. Just a nice little pickup. I got 2 of those. I just thought this was a dope Doom cover with the Red Hulk reflected off of his mask. Just a nice little pickup. Oh, speaking of a nice little find, check this out. This is the Superman and Batman, issue number 8. This is the Michael Turner sketch cover variant. Just a dope little find. The regular cover A trended quite a few months ago, back when I think it was The Flash when that came out, and they had that Supergirl in there, and everybody thought that maybe it was going to be the return of Supergirl from the comics. You know, she disappeared after Crisis on Infinite Earths, and I think this is when she first came back. Anyway, this was just a nice little find. I don't know if this is a 1 in 10. This might just be a second print. But anyway, this is the first time I've seen this out in the wild, so I thought that was a fantastic pickup. So we're getting close. Let me grab my next stack. Check this out. This is Grim Fairy Tales, issue number 92. Just a dope Ivan Tao. Picked this up for a little nothing. This is the Black Widow Phil Noto hip hop cover. Hip hop variant cover. Just a nice little find. I picked up a couple of these. This is like a 1 in 10, maybe a 1 in 25. The New Mutants issue number 1. Just a nice little pickup. This doesn't go for anything, man. You can find these on the cheap. So I grabbed this. This was a store exclusive. We've got Heatseeker Exposed, the Godtail cover. Just a nice little pickup. You know, you're hearing people talk more and more about Godtail. He's got some great covers. He's got a definite anime style to him. So just a nice little pickup. Oh, found another one of these. Check this out. Deadly Class, issue number 28. The black and white variant. Just another nice little find. Thought this was a dope book. We've got Hack Slash Resurrections, issue number 10. I just thought that was a nice looking cover, so I had to get it. Oh, speaking of a dope cover, check this out. Look at that. We've got the Department of Truth, issue number 22. This was limited to 300 copies. This came out in 2022 at a Singapore Comic-Con. So just a nice little pickup. Speaking of another cool cover pickup, cover buy, this was a little bit hard to run down, but I finally got a hold of a copy of this. Check this out. This is Ghost, issue number 1. I want to say this came out in like 2013. Just a awesome Paulo Rivera cover. So just a nice little book. I've been looking for this for a while in the wild and online. Needless to say, brother finally got a hold of one. This took a minute. Oh, so check this out. Like I said, you know, a lot of these retailers, when they have their exclusives, they also have a spot on eBay. And if they're not selling, or if they still got a stack of books that they need to unload, sometimes they'll put them up for a price anywhere from $50 to $60, especially if they're in a set. But sometimes, if they're not moving fast enough, they'll put them up for an auction. And that's what you want to try and catch, man. I got these books for under $10 each. And they combine the shipping, so just a fantastic little pickup. I've shown this artist before. This is Vampirella, issue number 672, the John Vasquez. And like I said, this is a three book set. They changed what little bit of a costume she's got. We've got the silver or the white, the red, and the black, silver black. Just this dude is somebody to watch. He's just I really like his art. He's looks like he's finally toning it down a little bit with the rib cage. If you look at some of his earlier stuff, man, you could tell dude is all about a woman's ribs. But anyway, I just thought these were some fantastic pickups. These might have been some con exclusives. I'm not sure which, but like I said, I just thought this was a dope little pickup, and to get them all for under $10 each, just a nice little buy. I'm always looking for a deal if I can find it. Oh, check this out. We've got Executive Assistant Assassin, issue number 16. Just a dope Mike DeBuffalo. Also grabbed a variant for issue number 16. obvious reasons why I'm picking these up. Just fantastic covers. They had this as a retailer limited edition incentive. I just thought it was fantastic, so I had to get two of these. Just outstanding. Also picked up Charismagic issue number 2, that J. Scott Campbell. This came out in 2013. I also got this. We've got Shrugged issue number 2. This came out in 2006. I just thought this was a really dope Michael Turner pencil. Just a beautiful book. Oh, speaking of Michael Turner, I had to get this. We've got Michael Turner's Fathom, the limited special edition variant, issue number 1. Just, we'll just let the covers speak for themselves. Just, wow. Nice. Look at that. Just Michael Turner, man. Just outstanding. Beautiful book. Oh, check this out. So, I like to run across some Kickstarters every now and again, especially something that I hadn't heard anybody talking about. I just kind of ran up on it myself. Sometimes that's the best, when it's all about discovery, your own discovery, things that you come across that you like. You're looking at one thing and you get led down this certain path and you come upon something new. Anyway, check this out. This is Summons, issue number 1. So this is written by Chris Williams. Inks are by Jake Eisenberg, and this cover is by Danielle Alexis St. Pierre. Just outstanding. I saw this. I said, yeah, I got to get this. And needless to say, I picked up 2 of these. Just a fantastic book. And also ran across this. This is the first time I've ever picked up an actual cover that an artist has sketched on. So check this out. This is also Summons, issue number 1. And I want to say this is done by Chris Williams. At least that's who it's signed by, but check this out. Just outstanding pencils. Let me move it a little closer so you can see. You can actually see the pencil lines on there. Like I said, my first original art on a sketch cover. Just I thought that was a dope little pickup. Oh, check this out. I'd shown some books from this title before. This is Pimp Hustler. Issue number 1, I believe. Anyway, this came out in 2019. You guys know I'm on that Sabine Rich kick. I guess I still am, and I'm going to ride it until I can't ride it anymore. Anyway, brother picked up 2 of these. Just more Sabine Rich. Speaking of which, I found another one of these. You guys know I think this is a fantastic cover. This is just beautiful. This is Unnatural, issue number 9, Sabine Rich. And I found another one that she did. Like I said, when you're out there looking, man, you just never know what you're going to run across. Check it out. Unnatural number 10, Sabine Rich, 2014. Just spectacular. Fantastic covers, man. Look at that. I'm going to have to put this in a top loader as well. I just think this is a beautiful, beautiful cover. She put a foot in issue number 10 as well. But the reason why I waited to show this, and the reason why I showed that sketch cover, that original art, I picked up another one for this Unnatural. Anyway, check this out. I saw this, man. I was like, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I thought this was a phenomenal sketch cover. I couldn't believe how beautiful this was. And of all things, man, these artists just, on some of these covers on this Unnatural, they just got some awesome artists. They came with their A game. I don't know what it is about this book, but man, these artists are doing their thing on this book. There's another one that I hope to get. I'm still looking at it, trying to find one at a decent price. Anyway, that's enough about that one. Check this out. This is a beautiful, beautiful book. Look at this. This is Unnatural, Blue Blood, issue number 1. This is drawn, colored by Nick Foley. Man, look at that. Look at that. That is outstanding. Just wow. That's all I can say. If you're going to get an artist to do some work on a book for you, this is what you want to see. This is fantastic. Look at this. Just a stunning, stunning book. I couldn't believe it, man. I might have to set this up and just look at this for a while as well. It's just off the chain, man. It's something about the eyes. Jenny Frison can do it, and my man did it here on this cover. Just outstanding. Anyway, Unnatural, Blue Blood, issue number 1. The Nick Foley sketch cover, just dope. A game. They're bringing their A game. Look at these covers. Just outstanding. Finally got my hands on this. Shout out again to my man Goat99, just killing it. He's the first person I saw show this. I finally got myself one. Check this out. We got Ghost Spider, issue number 1. This came out in 2019. Just a dope cover done by Joe Quesada. Finally glad to be able to pick this up. Got it for a great price. Got myself a 9.8. This is just an awesome, awesome looking cover. I love the colors. I think they did a good job at choosing it. This looks like sunset, maybe early in the morning. We're going to go with sunset. Just a fantastic cover, man. Glad to finally pick this up. Let me grab my last stack. So, like I said at the beginning, man, I think this haul you guys are really going to enjoy. At least I hope you have so far, but sit back because the best is yet to come. So, let's start going back. Let's go back in time a little bit. Check this out. This is Weird Mystery Tales, issue number 10. This came out in 1974. The cover artist, I want to say, is it Luis Dominguez? Just a dope cover, man. This is a high grade, and as you can see, I picked this up for a nice low price. I thought this was a nice little pickup. We've got Sea Devils, issue number 35. I thought this was a nice little find out in the wild. I want to say this came out in like 1967. It was just something about the colors and the image that grabbed me. I thought it was really beautiful, man. And, this is some Silver Age goodness. I just thought this was a fantastic little buy. Like I said, this is mid-grade at best, maybe a 5 if I'm lucky. I think it might get like a 5.0, 6, 4.5 on the low end, but this is just outside of the spine ticks. The rest of the cover is solid, and the covers are still vibrant. Look at how that red pops. Just a beautiful cover. Up next, we've got Young Love, issue number 65. This is definitely beat up, but I bought this as like a little lot, and I'll show you why here in a second. Also picked up issue number 73. I want to say this is like some 1970s goodness probably. Anyway, just some nice little pickups. Also got this Falling in Love, issue number 64. Just some fantastic buys, man. Just I'm starting to see it. I'm going to show you one cover in particular which really opened up these romance books for me. But anyway, check this out. This is My Love, issue number 2. This is just a dope John Romita cover. Just outstanding. And this is probably an 8.5, 9.0. There's a single. We got one here. There's like 3 spawn ticks. But this cover is solid, man. I mean, this is just a really nice looking book. I liked it a lot. And like I said, I bought a 3-book lot. And the reason why is because I was trying to find this book. I'm really trying to hunt this book down in a higher grade. But right now, this is the only thing I can find at the moment. But check this out. This is Young Love, issue number 68. Just outstanding cover, man. Outstanding. So this came out in 1968, and the cover artist is Gaspar Saladino. Like I said, this is just a striking cover. I'd love to have this in a higher grade. So up next, this is the book that really opened it up. Well, this kind of got me started on the path, which led me to this. But the book that really opened up the romance game for me, the cover art, check this out. Let me get this out the way. we've got Heartthrobs, issue number 89. This came out in 1964. I'm not sure who's credited for the cover on this, but we've got Gene Colan, Art Petty, John Rosenberg, and Bernard Sachs. Just a stunning cover. So when I saw this, man, I just knew this was one that I had to pick up. Just an outstanding book. So for the final books in this haul, man, you just never know what direction I'm going to go. You never know what I'm going to bring next. But check this out. I bet you weren't expecting your boy to show these. Up next, we've got Planet Stories. Spring of 1949. I want to say this is a Alan Anderson cover, but don't quote me on that. When it comes to these older books, sometimes artists are credited, sometimes they're not. But anyway, I just thought this was a fantastic little book. So brother had to pick that up. Oh, I also grabbed this. Check this out. We've got Planet Stories, March of 1951. Dig the colors, dig the old time, like 1950 sci-fi look. I just thought this was a beautiful cover, man. And the reason why I was in pulps is because I ran into something while I was looking at these. And that's what made me go ahead and pick these up. Because this next book I'm about to show, this pulp, there's a lot of guys that are talking the pulp game. They're hyping it up, trying to push it. It's been quiet as kept for a while, but more people are starting to find out about them, starting to find out about some of the rarity of these books, just some of the incredible covers that was done back in the Golden Age, early Silver Age era. I ran into this, and out of all the things these guys are talking about, I have never heard any of them mention this book, and I don't understand why. I don't know. Maybe this is just either they don't know, or they're trying to pick up one for themselves, pick up as many as they can. I don't know. I don't know why this book isn't popping off, but let me show it. I've talked about this enough. So for the final book in this haul video, man, check this out. This is Planet Stories, July of 1952. This is I don't know, it just almost leaves you speechless just how incredible this cover is. But anyway, the significance of this book, this has the first published work by Philip K. Dick. And if you don't know who that it is, I'm sure most of you do. All I got to say is Minority Report, The Man in High Castle, and the thing he's most known for is Blade Runner. Even though when Blade Runner came out in the 80s, it didn't get very high reviews. It just wasn't looked upon well. But it has become a cult phenomenon. You know, Philip K. Dick, he was doing cyberpunk before cyberpunk was a thing. And as a matter of fact, what's strange is that his first published work that he did with Blade Runner, I can't think of the name. It's some weird name, something with something sheep and something. It's just, go check it out if you're interested. But that first published work of Blade Runner, I seen online people were asking like $80,000 for that book. So here's my question. If the book, the novel, the short story, whatever it is, the first Blade Runner, if that can go for 80,000, how is his first published work ever lying under the cut for very low prices? I mean, there's some cats out there online right now that are asking close to 800, 900, but you can get this. This is still really affordable, very affordable. And like I said, for a pulp that I think is flying under the radar, this is one of those, man, get in where you fit in. And there aren't many of these on the census. As a matter of fact, I think there might only be, go look it up, but 27, 25 on the census. And the highest grade for this pulp is a 7.5. So, I don't know, man. Maybe if people that collect books, if this isn't something they're into, this might be a great opportunity for the comic book guys out here. This fits all the I was about to say to get crazy. This fits the criteria, covers all the bases for a book that you want to have in your collection that could be something someday. Anyway, I can't say enough about this book, man. I can't believe that nobody's talking about this book. Anyway, this is Planet Stories, July 1952. Philip K. Dick's first published work. I think this is also Alan Anderson cover. Don't quote me on it. Do your research. But just fantastic book. And I like this so much. Also picked it up in a 3.0. Just dope book, man. I can't talk enough about this book. I just can't believe I came across it and nobody else is on this. These are my first pulps. These are the first pulps I've ever picked up, and I ran across this banger. Just a banger of a book. So, like I said, this was going to be a long one. I've shown a lot of stuff. Something, I think, for everybody. You know, my taste is all over the place. Just whatever catches my interest is what I'm getting into. And like I said, I just thought this was a dope haul. But you guys will ultimately decide. Anyway, my throat is getting a little dry. It's time for me to shut it down, dog. I got to shut it down. So, with that, you know what time it is. This is your boy, 666. Until next time, I'm out.